Hello, good afternoon. It's raining and a bit dull outside. You know why this is? Because Wimbledon is on and it's London out there. We have to have rain. We have had a gloriously sunny and hot June, but Wimbledon started, so it's gotta be shit. It's just the rule. That's why that's happening. We're gonna try and finish Fall of Porcupine, which is a game I would have loved and should have loved, and I am fond of, but they released it with a bunch of bugs in it, and they didn't get a proofreader to look at their dialogue for mistakes, and it's disappointing. Also, some of the mini games, I'm pretty sure the mini games don't all work the way they're supposed to. Okay, my stressed out pigeon game, stressed out pigeon doctor. Let's see. He looks so depressed. Oh, he looks so depressed. Finley! You turn your fan on. Troubleshooting. Someone threw snowballs at my window. Hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Oh, his little hat. He kept his little hat that Carl made him. Oh, hello. Hey, good morning. I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up about a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede. This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They were headed for the old town. Weird, I'll keep my eyes open. Oh, is this that bulldog guy? Is this that bulldog guy? Is he trying to get Finley sacked? Last week, the bulldog guy falsely accused Finley of killing his patient. Good idea, take care, buddy. Apparently, Finley gave someone pneumonia, because elderly people just don't get pneumonia. Ugh. I'm on edge. I think it's that bulldog guy. Hello. There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts. Chocolate. But actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. Oh, imagine following a crowd of people thinking there'd be chocolate and then there's just fury. How much more money are you going to squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. And these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. So is it a strike? They don't work for the hospital. They're not striking. We want to see the numbers. Oh, it is him. I'm telling you, St. Ursula's Hospital has got to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No, absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. Down with St. Ursula's, down with St. Ursula's. Thing is, if you close the hospital down, what happens to you when you get sick or hurt? You're just gonna moan that there's nowhere to go? The hospital not existing is not the solution. Okay. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure, a bit of an overreaction if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had angry folks show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities, so right now there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong, but when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. The best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Yes, he likes you. But you can go straight up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. Okay. So, is he there? No, he's there. It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. Okay. Do you skid? Hey. Dr. Theobald, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mrs. de Calma's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thank you for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault Irma died. I don't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, but sometimes, however, unfortunately, it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we're rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, the negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job, help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. That is a good boss. That's a decent boss. Thank you for being a good boss. I hope it wasn't bullshit, but thank you for being a good boss. Thank you for making it appear that you're a good boss. Okay, so that went okay. I'm back. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this, whether I'm worried that a little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favour and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. Okay? Although apparently Grumpy Dr. Owl said nice things about me. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. Pfft, what do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me. That's why you're here, isn't it? All right then. Okay. This again. Okay, so I need to do 4 pills. Where am I? 4 pills. That one gives you too many reds. Or that one does the red and the green. Maybe this is what I'm doing. The red and the green, right? 1, 2, 3. Not perfect, but it's closer to what maybe looks like I'm supposed to do. B. I'm never sure what that minigame's supposed to be. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, it hasn't killed me yet. That's why you still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So go ahead, learn something. Okay. So we got that done quickly. Which makes me suspect something is going to come up. You still there? Okay. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. I got a smiley face. Very good. No matter how tense the situation, doing good work remains our top priority. The results speak to your strength of character, Finley. I have some organisational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kind of things can weigh you down, but it'll blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. Okay. Oh. So a reminder of my appointment tomorrow. I'm like, what the hell? Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. I've called the police already, but they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Dunno, back upstairs, I think. And Dr. Theobald, wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up in his luxury vending machine again. I'm gonna go and check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. Okay, so he's saying go find Theobald. I'm going to quickly go to the cafe and see if Mia's there. And she said coffee. Oh, we can't go in there. Okay, maybe break room then. We can't go to the cafe. Okay, lift. So typical. The pet cam wasn't working on Sunday. They were so active for the entire stream. It's working. Everyone's sleeping. Pets just know. They just know when they're on camera. They know when you're trying to take their picture. They know when you're filming them. Oh. Who can I hear? She knows I'm talking about her. She just made some noises. Dr. Theobald, are you there? Oh, they're both on the floor talking to Remy. Hello? Are you talking to Mr. Remy? Oh, they're being social now. They heard me criticising them. Dr. Theobald? Where did he go? Looks like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency. The shelf looks the same as always. Everything's still where it was this morning. Like Dr. Theobald just vanished into thin air. Maybe he fell through a rift in time and space. He could be living in another dimension right now. A world where pizza can cure cancer. What an awesome world that would be. I mean, a world where anything could cure cancer. A world where there is a cure for cancer is an awesome world. But a world where the cure is fucking pizza. High five that world. Oh. So, Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope, that's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all the commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help, last resort, before I go out there and kick some butt myself. I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, guess that didn't happen, huh? So he was lying. I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia, what's wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Anders was back. Mr. Anders? Yeah, hee. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. Then he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Anders is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Can't use that vending machine. Topanga, you've come upstairs. Did you come up to feature? Did you come up to feature? Oh, off she goes. No, she says, don't pay attention to me. Don't film me. Oh, there's lots of people here. Have you lost something? No? Well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you've decided if you've lost something, you can ask again. Have you seen Mia? Yeah, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. There was another... Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Gutierrez. Is there a Mr. Anders here in the ward? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us. It permeates us. It holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Anders is the guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall. One of our own favourite Cooperals, it is as it happens. And Kachansky! There she is. Mr. Anders, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum, I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Anders, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Who are all these people out there anyway? Clear off, you're not getting my money. Mr. Anders? Here. Bentley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Anders? I was just on my way home. Those people, they're so angry. They called me names and threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia, I know. Last time Mr. Anders was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Anders, can I ask you something? What is it now? You. Don't I know you, sonny boy? That was a very dramatic moment. Yes, we've met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. You remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark, but someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it though, hee hee. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Anders. You've been a great help. Are we just having an awkward pause? What does it mean? A lot. He remembered the desk, Mia. That bed I saw on the 5th floor with the documents on it. Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Anders saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Mia and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over, I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? No. I live on the high street next to the barber shop. Got it, we're on our way. Okay. Going to Carl's house. Do we need to go out the back door? So we avoided I mean, maybe you could have just walked through the crowd and nothing would have happened if you didn't engage in the dialogue. Okay, she's... Oh, how cute. That stain looks a little like you, Finley. Yeah, what a coincidence, right? I can barely believe it myself. Maybe Pina used you as inspiration for this artwork. Or maybe she spilled paint on him? Okay. Barbershop. Baker. Oh, is that him? Is that a barbershop? Why is this interactable? Hello? Hey, Carl, it's us. What's the password? He said barbershop, right? I read that right. Neither of those things are a barbershop. Password? You didn't give us a password. True. I guess that one's on me. Can you let us in, please? It's pretty cold out here. Not without the password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Finley is done with this. Okay, all right, I've got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourselves. Don't pass it on. Great. Will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys. Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around out there for? Come on in. It's way too cold outside. Carl has gone a bit insane. Carl's still on suspension, isn't he? And then Finley came along. Mr. Anders hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders and a bright light. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled on something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him urgently. The boss, haven't seen a whiff of him. I need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who's actually meant to be working on our ward, but you better settle in anyway. The crowd outside's way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Now that I think about clocking off, too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourselves useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. Okay. Oh. Plug my phone into the chair. I could use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Down with St. Ursula's. Here comes another of those bunglers. Ralph, you crackpot. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please. Just let us do our job. The noise you're making's bad enough. But more importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please just leave. Bah. That's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here has terrible ailment. Exactly. Oh, the pain. That's enough. Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when he injured his arm years ago, that nasty little runt attacked us both the other week. Patrick's still recovering to this day. And that's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. Ow, my arm. See, we have every reason to be here and every right to. We're not leaving until we get some answers. Get the chief physician out here now. But hasn't Dr. Theobald come to speak to you already? He assured me that, of course he hasn't. As if he would get off his fat ass off that comfy chair. Will you all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not coming down here, we'll just have to talk to him this time. That's right. And do you know what else? Let me through, damn it. Help quickly. Oh. Ren, what's up? This man. He was just standing next to me in the crowd, then all of a sudden he fainted. Just about managed to stop him from hitting the ground. He looks in a bad way. We should take him to the ward. Typical, always the same. The next poor soul for you to bleed dry. Finley, lend a hand here. What about Dr. Theobald? I'll try and find out where he is. And I'll try and find out more about the missing documents too. We'll talk later. Alright. Let me through, you scumbags. So it's like, oh, typical. But what's your solution? Oh, this person just fainted, so let's leave him laying on the floor in the street. What's his solution for anything? The patient's in very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Mia Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do as ever. And this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other wards, see if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Okay. I can't move. Is anything happening? I can't leave the scene. Okay. You need more than just blank space to get me to check the phone. Do you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and Mia have been here a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. Okay. I got like a couple of llamas or a couple of alpacas. P33, 32 and 31. That's that way, isn't it? Yeah. Greetings. And the same to you. You're struggling with inflammation after an abdominal injury, right? Let's take a look then. What am I doing? Oh. Crap. I haven't got enough fingers! Not got enough fingers. Why? This is so awkward. Oh crap. Oh, God! I can't do that! How are you supposed to do that one? How are you supposed to do that one? There's a textbook inflammation. But I can see you have had all the important vaccines. We need to cool the wound properly. And you'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Go for it, now. Just keep as still as possible. Good idea, and get well soon. Okay. That last one was... like, I have not got contortionist fingers. I also only have a thumb and 4 fingers. I see you have gastroenteritis infection. That's true. And you had a colonoscopy last night. Correct. There are probably better ways to spend your evening, right? You're not wrong there. All right, let me take a look. Okay, one of these. Right. 3 of them are correct, but in the wrong place. Let's move everything along 1. Add a skull. Oh, the skull's right. So 3 things were correct. That's weird. Oh no, the bladder's not there. I was going to say that 3 things are correct, but not in that. So the bladder needs to come back. The skull stays where it is. Nothing is in its right place there. So the tooth needs to move again. The blood needs to move. No, the blood can go. The blood can go, and we can put a bladder here. Yeah, put the bladder there. There's a hand. Okay. So the first one, 3 of them were correct. We've got 2 teeth. We don't need that. Okay, so if it's bladder, tooth. Shall I make this one the blood and see if that helps us? Okay, so the blood's right. Those 3 are correct, but they're in the wrong places. So now we're going to put the tooth here. We're going to put the hand here. No, because that has to be the tooth then, because the bladder's already... No, the bladder's... So the bladder has to be... The bladder has to be there then. The bladder has to be there because it was in the wrong place in first position up there, the wrong place in second position there. That has to be the tooth. And that has to be the hand. Here we go. Hey! Hey. No serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Your symptoms indicate a flu-like infection. That's good and treatable, and it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up. And you need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Okay. So we just have to go to Grumpy Dr. Owl. Good girl, Kachansky. Good girl. Are you going to have some hay? Good girl. Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. It sure feels that way. The protest's still going on downstairs. It's got bigger even. Yes, I noticed. And we've had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff. No, a protester just keeled over out of nowhere. Dr. Krakowski's diagnosing him now, but we don't know what's wrong with him yet. You know, I've worked in the healthcare sector for decades. There have always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving, people were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was halved. Accordingly, the hospital decided to halve their numbers of nursing staff, but the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I also see the shortcomings here at St. Ursula's too. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'd like to take a look at your readings if that's okay. Of course. So basically, everything was working really well. People were in and out really quickly. People were being treated well. So they decided, let's change everything and now wonder why it's not working the same. How annoyingly familiar is that? Rather than keeping all these people in their jobs, let's kick a bunch of people out and wonder why things have not worked the exact same way. Okay. The tooth. Two of the things are correct. Two of the things are correct, but okay, so they're still wrong. So blood and bladder aren't there. Bone. Blood and bladder aren't there. Oh, why did... No, I felt like I'd gone mad then. Okay, foot. So let's put a head in. And let's put a heart in. There we go. Bone, foot. It's head and heart, just the wrong way around. There we go. A again. I'm good at those. It's the only one I'm good at. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Your readings have improved significantly. I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. But that's all part of the profession too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to go back home soon. Your wish is my command. And one more thing. If I can help in any way, just say I'd be glad to. That's really nice of you, but you're a patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. Hey, Finley, come you give me a hand, please. Who was that? Yeah. I've just finished my assignments. That's music to my ears. Can I take a look? While we're looking after the ward on our own, we could compare results to keep each other on track. Be in a smiley face. Oh wow, that's pretty good, Finny. I don't think I can perform as well as you under stress. I've got to say. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All our beds are occupied. I can't keep up. We'll manage it. I need to head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes. They're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. Can you take on a few more people? Sure, I'll hold the fort. Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, they are. Oh no, I'm sorry. The 4th floor's even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit more beds in somewhere. And then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend a hand for a while. And I didn't know the place so well, so it's all right. Take a deep breath. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Okay, I've got a smiley face. Everyone seems to be doing better. Nice to know I can trust you with my task in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favour soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? No problem, I'm not flagging yet. You're really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I could really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not at this time of day, I'm dead tired actually. Have you heard from Carl yet? No, now you mention it. I've not spoken to him. Should we give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. Good idea. And? Nothing, he's not picking up. Strange, I hope everything's alright. Finley, Mia! Come quickly, please. Patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilise him. Finley, Mia, quickly. Help me stabilise the patient. The cramps keep getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... What? Dr. Krakowski, be quiet. Sandra, take the deceased details. The patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We noticed heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Oh, that's hard to say. Dr. Lin would advise against surgical treatment. The blood work needs to be... I don't hear them. Oh. The ambulance is supposed to use the back entrance, really. That was a bit of an ominous soundbite. Bit of music, wasn't it? Oh, they're all inside. My belly feels like it's on fire. Well, what are you doing in here? You don't trust the hospital and you want it not to exist. I think I'm going to faint. Ingrid, what? Finley, I really can't talk right now. We're getting overwhelmed. The wards are almost full. We've got more and more people coming in with the same symptoms. I'm trying to organise more beds. Make yourself useful and get to your ward. Take the elevator. There's a bed in front of it. Is that bulldog bastard going to be in one of the beds? It's pretty crowded here. How was the night shift? Don't ask. Don't ask. I'm pretty sure my bloodstream is like 80% coffee right now. Don't you want to take a break? Nope, nope, break later, things to do. They want us all to head to the break room. Dr. Krakowski's got something to tell us. Works for me, I just got to get myself another coffee anyway. Did Carl poison the protesters to show them that they need the hospital? Good morning. I have a small announcement to make. You look tired, Dr. Krakowski. Did you even go home last night? We know more about what we're dealing with now, but we still need some time. The bacteria is aggressive. We've been able to contain it to a certain extent, but some patients are still experiencing internal bleeding. But that's not what I called you in here for. As you may have noticed, our wards are full. What's more, a few of our staff have also started feeling ill. If more people are admitted as the day goes on, we will hit full capacity. And what does that mean? It means that if we run out of space, we're going to have to turn people away. Turn the bulldog and the frog away. But, yes, I know. This is new for me too. But we have no choice. People are already being relocated to other hospitals in the local area. But the nearest hospital's over an hour's drive away. That's what he wants. He wants this one closed. So if you have an emergency, you've got to wait an hour before that can be dealt with. We can no longer treat them here. If that bulldog's got a bed and they're about to turn people away, when he led a mob of people there saying, I don't want this hospital to exist and I don't want these doctors to have jobs, and now he's in a bed while somebody else is going, I'm going to be so angry. I would ask you to take a note of this information. We can't just send people back onto the streets. You know, some of these people might be seriously ill. Wait a minute, Dr. Krakowski. Carl, what are you doing here, Carl? Don't you know you're not currently authorized to be here? Yeah, blah, blah. Any idiot can see the hospital's bursting at the seams. So it seems. How else are we to explain your presence? I can't just sit by and watch people croak. And I won't let you down just because of some stupid forced vacation. Who's going to stop me? Dr. Theobald's vanished into thin air. If he wants me thrown out, he can come up here and try it with his bare hands. And what's your plan? Do you think you can conjure up a second hospital with a wave of your magic wand? Don't need to. The ward on the 5th floor. Dr. Krakowski, we can get it running again. There's plenty of space up there and most of the beds are still in place. That ward has been out of operation for years. Wait, so you'd rather send all those sick people back home? Very well. I won't claim I'm happy about this, but since you're already here, get the 5th floor ward up and running as fast as you can. I'll help Carl with that. I can't say I'm surprised to hear you volunteer, Finley. I'll go to the lab and see Dr. Halil. I hope he has good news. Mia Sandra, leave this ward in your hands. Are you up to the responsibility? Yes. Ain't no thing. Good luck, everyone. Now get moving. Come on, Finley, let's take a look at the ward upstairs. Oh, we've got to take the stairs. We got to take the stairs. Good girl, Kachansky. You really think we can do this? Sure we can. There's a lot of junk lying around and we've got no electricity. But if we work together, we'll get the hang of it. It doesn't have to hold together for years, just long enough for us to ride out this wave. I'll deal with the bedrooms. You take care of the corridors. We're not trying to win a prize for best interior design. Just clear enough space so we can get through. Understood. I'm cleaning. Ooh. It's as good as new. Why did we stop using this ward in the first place? It has a lovely rustic charm. Maybe it had something to do with all the mould, the discarded machinery, that thick layer of dust that's covering everything. All right, you've made your point. But the dust only moved in here later, you know. Okay, we've got everything we need. We're just missing the power. I might be able to help with that. I once administered emergency treatment to the junction box in surgery. I'm afraid this wizard doesn't have a junction box. This ward doesn't have a junction box. When the others got refurbished, this one was just left to rot. I guess the breakers for this ward are down in the basement. That's where the main distributor is. I'll go downstairs and turn on the power. Good, I'll get started filling up the beds and the rooms. There's plenty of people waiting downstairs after all. Oh, I was in mid-air. Dr. Theobald, he said so many nice things to me and then lied about speaking to the protesters. And is hiding. I gave him credit for being a good boss, and then he did the typical boss thing, which is hide from criticism, hide from confrontation, hide from the responsibility of management. I can't go through that? Okay. Ah. Okay. I thought there was a mini game. It just did it. If I carry on like this, I'll be able to qualify as a professional electrician soon. Now I need to get back upstairs. Carl's on his own up there. I thought there was going to be a mini game, but it was literally just he did it. Ooh. Dr. Theobald. Hold on, that's Dr. Theobald. What were you thinking? Have you any idea what's been going on around here? Yes, I know, of course. That's why I'm here. Just listen to me for a moment, please. I had to go. I couldn't stay here anymore. I take full responsibility. I always wanted the best for St. Ursula's, believe me. A few years ago, I was appointed chief physician, but not without help. Roman Heydrich already had a lot of influence over the hospital, even back then. He offered me the position of chief physician as part of a restructuring. At the time, I thought it was the best way for me to actively help the hospital. I was still too young, I hadn't really earned the position. But I went along with it, and Roman supplanted my predecessor for me. We had big plans. Everything was great at first. But Roman put more and more pressure on me. He had interests of his own. He didn't even try to hide them from me. He kept coming to me with strange ideas. He wanted to take more and more money out of the hospital. When I refused, he started blackmailing me. I had to sign bills, purchase orders, and other documents for him. Otherwise, he would blow the cover on our agreement. And as chief physician, I would have taken the fall for everything. That's why I went along with it, for the good of the hospital. However, as we drew more and more public attention, Roman got cold feet. He took off and advised me to do the same. Sooner or later, his scam would be uncovered. And well, here we are. But I couldn't leave the hospital in such a time of need. I will take responsibility for what I've done. I'm so sorry about everything. I never should have. Pull yourself together. Look at yourself. I'm furious. I never thought you were capable of such a thing. And you really care about us and St. Ursula's, then get a move on and help the staff. Now. We don't have time for all this whining. But I... She slapped him again! Dr. Krakowski, what's going on here? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were on the 5th floor. No matter, the power's gone out. Maybe we overloaded the grid. The hospital's running on emergency power. I'll speak to Gregor. We'll get this under control as quickly as possible. And I'll make sure all the wards can continue working. Finley, please go to our ward. Check on Mia and the others. What about Carl? Carl is extremely experienced. He'll be fine without you for a few minutes. I'll be there in a minute. Got it. You're just merging through those doors? You're just merging through those doors. Drama is drama-ing. She knows. Ooh. He was stood and jumped into bed. So many weird bugs in this game. Mia, the power's out. Yes, I can see that. Or rather, I can't see a great deal of anything right now. Are you all right here? Do you need a hand? We'll muddle through. Sandra's got the ward under control. Where's Dr. Krakowski? She's checking all the wards have everything they need. Dr. Theobald's taking care of the power failure. Dr. Theobald, did I hear that right? Yes, he's back. And he's slapped. I just ran into him while he was explaining himself to Dr. Krakowski. He was... Oh! What's wrong? Can you smell that, Mia? What do you mean? It smells like smoke. The 5th floor. It's on fire. What? It's just got the ward up and running. Everything was going great. Then there's this huge bang, sparks flying everywhere, and all that old junk up there caught fire. We have to get out of here quickly. Where's Carl? He's still upstairs. We're trying to get everyone out of there. Mia, I'm going upstairs. I have to check on Carl. Should I come with you? You stay here. Make sure the ward's evacuated properly. Okay, I can do this. Renna, could you help me, please? Sure thing. See you in a minute. Are we going upstairs? Why did she go that way? She's coming with me, right? She walked in. She ran off with Mia. Didn't I ask her to come with me? And in the event of a fire, you don't take the lift, so she's not running for the elevator. Oh, crap. I'm using real-world reasoning. In the event of a fire, you don't take the lift. This is a Dr. Pigeon game. In the event of a fire, you don't take the lift. Carl, are you there? Over here. Quick, we need help. The bed's stuck. Help me move it. Oh, there we go. Oh. I let go of the bed and ran off. That almost went wrong. Thanks, Finley. What are we going to do now? We have to put out the fire. First, we must get the people out of here. There's a plan for this. We should evacuate everyone to the school gym. We'll remain there until the fire is out. We'll contact the nearby hospitals and we'll spread people out as soon as it's possible. Until then, we'll keep going. So is everyone out? Everyone is out. We can't use the elevators. I said so! So we have to carry the people downstairs. Benjamin and I will take charge of the stairwell. You go downstairs and take the beds. Dimmy and Archie will be waiting out the front entrance. Please bring the beds to the front. What about the other wards? The same thing will happen there. Do you mean Dr. Krakowski and Mia will manage? Yes, we'll help them right away. Fortunately, the station up here was not fully occupied. Okay. Go now. We must not waste any time. Oh, he just disintegrated in smoke. Oh, hello. How does it look up there? Benjamin and Carla are evacuating the people in the beds. Very good. We're there too. We still need people downstairs to help with the transport. I'm on my way. Mia, are you alright? Yes, everything's okay. The smoke is really bad. The 5th floor is on fire. We need to get people out of here fast. Sandra and I are currently organising the evacuation of our ward. We will bring people down. I'll help push her to the main entrance. You'll help push her? Very good. I'll help her. Please take care, Finley. You too. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow? The place is on fire and you're like, see you tomorrow? We have evacuated almost everyone, but help is still urgently needed below. I can't believe that. How could that happen? That's all you got to say. Fine. Useless as always. The higher up in management you go, the more useless you are. Oh my god! Ooh. Sounds going flaky. Drama is happening! Drama is happening! I can't believe they had the dialogue go, see you tomorrow. During a fire, see you tomorrow, as if it's the end of a normal working day. Okay, so I've pushed you out. Do I have to go back and get more people? Okay, am I getting you? Yeah. Well, this is what the bulldog wanted. The bulldog wanted the hospital not to exist anymore. And people not to be in the hospital being treated. Now what's the twat got to say for himself? Is there more? Woo! Oh, there's more people. Is this ceiling gonna fall on me? My controller's having a buzz. My controller's doing some buzzy rumblings. Okay. Okay, you're gone. Oh yeah. You lost one. You lost one. I have to do something happy again before we get this on safety. I feel like 42, I thought it was No, he still can't leave. There's more. No. Ah! Finley, you're still here. Get going. Take the next transport to the gym. The rest of the staff are already on their way. You will be needed there for sure. Shouldn't I go through the hospital again? Maybe we missed some people. I've been to many wards. I will make one last round through the ground floor and then follow. I will make one last round through the ground floor and then follow. I'll do the same dialogue bubble twice in a row. You did well, better than I could. You did well, better than I could. You can leave now. And thanks, Finley. So is the patient who Finley got injured with in the demo still in there. I'm gonna die. Are you dreaming, Finley? Come on in with you. The others need you. Hello? We can use all the help we can get right now. Come on, take care of the sick as best you can. I will divide the teams and will then help. What are you waiting for? Show me what you know. Press A to continue. Oh no, this person's dead. Can't do these. Oh. I don't know why I'm even bloody trying. I don't know why I'm trying. I don't know why I'm trying. I cannot do them. Oh, I thought you were the bastard, but you're a nurse. It's okay. Oh, there's one. Oh, crap. I can't. Hey. Hey. God, this is so awkward. Okay. Right, go back. Oh, you. A. Oh, we've got this again. Oh. Am I just running up and down doing everything? Yeah. No. You're dead. I'm sorry. My sympathy for your loss. That turned before I even got there. Oh crap. Finley, leave it. Dr. Krakowski, glad you're here. The patient is very sick. You cannot help him anymore. But can't you see this lady is already dead? But I can. You can help me. I need you up front urgently. Please come with me quickly. Okay. Fade to black. I killed her with my crapness at rhythm games. And also the fact that the rhythm game is buggy. dawn get through the night. I'm like, what? Oh my god, that building is gone. That building is gone. Well, the bastard bulldog got what he wanted. That's how it ends? Dedicated to the people who work in healthcare. That's how it ends? You don't even get like you don't even get closure with the Git bulldog and the toad. So where you got what you want, now nobody has anyone to look after them when they're sick. If you're dying or you have a terrible accident or you're in a lot of pain, you've got to travel for an hour. Well done. You don't get to... That's how it ends? It ends with the bastards getting what they want and the town not having a hospital anymore? That's how it ends? That's how it ends. I'm very let down because it could have been really good. It could have been really good. And they released it with bugs. They released it without having their dialogue, text bubbles, proofread. Narrative-wise, they left loads of stuff that could have been addressed unaddressed. They didn't give... I mean, I'm not asking for closure, but they put so much into that guy saying, I want that hospital destroyed. You saw him in the credits. He was part of the building team rebuilding the hospital. There is nothing for them to be like... You could have had a moment where you're like, there you go, got you wanted. There's no hospital in this town anymore. What you wanted. And, like, there was supposed to be the friendship with the flower shop friend that you didn't really have much to do with. That didn't really happen. The homeless walrus thing outside your house all the time, that didn't come to anything. The incident at the start where in the demo where you get injured with that patient and that patient leaves and the patient comes back, nothing. That wasn't a thing. It's like they were working on something that was going to expand and have lots of things happen. Maybe not even resolve, but just answers and unsatisfactory open-ended resolutions and finales and endings to certain narratives. They had it all set out and then they gave up. It feels like they stopped working on this and went, just put it out. I think that's what it is. It feels like they just stopped working on it and said, put it out. And it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. If that's what happened. It's not finished. I can't recommend it. I like I said to Barry early on, if you like the look of it from the trailer or from the demo and you want to have a go at it, wait 6 months and see if they fix it. Wait 6 months and see if they do something about it. But don't play it now. I don't recommend you get it now. Let them try and address the bugs. But you know what? I don't know that they can be asked. I don't know that they can be bothered. Which is terrible. I don't know that they can be bothered to fix this game. I'm bummed. It could have been good. It could have been really good. And like I said, they had good music. And there are massive chunks of this game with no background noise at all. Why not have some of this great music in the background? Okay, it's finished, and unfortunately I'm glad it's over. I don't recommend it. Wait 6 months and see if they fix parts of it, but do not recommend it. And I'm really disappointed because when I played that demo I was so excited, and when I played the demo I got to the end and it's like, I'm buying it, I want to continue now, I want to continue playing it now. And I was disappointed that I had to wait. And this was what I got for that wait.
Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one breath away from eternity. Oh, summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Always summer's gone by like a stranger on a sidewalk. A short smile, no time for words. Oh, summer's gone by like a night with friends you thought could never end. But now it's barely remembered. I hope that you still remember me, like a melody that is still stuck in your head. Stuck in your head. You're still stuck in my head. You're still stuck in my head. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one breath away from eternity. Oh, summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Always summer's gone by. Oh, summer's gone by. No, it's barely remembered. I hope that you still remember me, like a melody that's still stuck in your head. Stuck in your head. You're still stuck in my head. You're still stuck in my head.
Why does he get a sunbeam fall on him thing? He wasn't the good guy.